Hey, what's going on, guys? Jamie here. I want to say a very warm welcome to you, and thanks very much for joining me in today's live. If you happen to tune in from Facebook, thank you very much for joining me on the live. Drop a hashtag live if you do end up on the live. How many lives do you need to say, Jamie? Drop a hashtag live, or of course, if you are watching the replay, drop a hashtag replay. Smash that heart button. Just helps the message get a bit further out to the algorithm. Hopefully, you guys are going to get a ton of value from this today. And of course, if you are tuning in from YouTube, welcome to the channel. If this is the first time here, my name is Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and specialize in high-ticket affiliate marketing and conversion processes related to that. If any of that's of interest to yourself, all you need to do is smash that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more details of this nature. Fred, what's going on, man? Thanks very much for joining me. Appreciate you tuning in. So I thought what I'd do today is just go through a bit of an overview of I guess some paid ad strategies. So the caveat with this one is I can, Mr. Melvin. Yeah, finally, we got you sorted, man. Good to see you. The caveat with this one is that if you don't know how to convert on the back end and you don't have a conversion process in place, jumping to paid ads is like throwing shit at a wall and hoping it's going to stick. Don't jump ahead of yourself if you're not at that level yet. And so I'm going to go through a couple of strategies. It is going to be overviews. I'm not going to go into the minutia of how you actually go about setting those up. But anyway, you guys are hopefully going to learn a few things along the way. So where's the makeup? What are you talking about? This is how it, what do you mean? This is the result right here. So inside joke for those that care to listen, as Fred asked me what I was up to this morning, and I said what was I doing to attract more clients? And I said I spent 2 hours in makeup this morning, and this unfortunately is the result. This is all you're getting. One moment, I have a cup of tea to relax. So good. I've just discovered tea. I mean, I've had it before in my life, but it's now been a habit of mine. I've had my afternoon tea and it's bloody good. Oh, really? You know what? I actually haven't tried throwing shit on the wall. So there you go. It's an expression. Maybe it's been wrong this whole time. Maybe that's a falsehood. Yeah, there we go, man. RAS. Reticular activating system. That's a live for another time. Right, stop mucking about, Jamie. Share your bloody screen and get onto with it. That's me talking to myself, by the way. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate it. Drop a comment. I can see some other people tuning in. Let me know you're here. Smash that heart button. I really appreciate the engagement. Rightio. Here we go. Going to share the old screen over here. Okay, so if you have a conversion process that is dialed in through organic marketing, going through some ad stuff is going to ramp that up. However, like I said, massive caveat: be prepared to throw a bit of cash away in testing. It's not if something's already broken and you're trying to throw ad spend at it, it's not magically going to fix that. Don't ever think that. Like, it needs to convert first before you start ramping things up, right? So that's a big caveat. I've got some more caveats. The goal of all this is basically to get inbound leads. I actually literally just remembered then there's another thing I'll give you guys as a bonus at the end, which is it's a little bit less complex than what I'm going to go through today, but it'll help massively as well. So like I say, if you don't have money to burn and test, don't do this, because yes, it is actually pretty easy to set up an ad. It is actually pretty easy to get some traffic, but what is tricky is working out why your traffic isn't converting, working out why you're getting really good click-through rates, but nothing's happening on the other side of it, why people are landing on your opt-in page and they seem to be opting in, but no one's really doing anything and you're not actually making sales. That part there, those things all together, that's all the little segmentations of your funnel. That is the hard part to figure out. The getting traffic and setting up an ad, not hard. That other stuff, very hard. Anyway, so be prepared to burn some coin when you're getting into paid ads. Okay, another little caveat: please, especially if you're in affiliate marketing in particular, or you're looking at things like MLM or crypto or forex or relationships and dating or weight loss or Yeah, any of those kind of like evergreen niches online, please familiarize yourself with the terms and conditions of Facebook, because as it states there, they're really mean and nasty, and they're like, honestly, they're like little petulant children, and they just come and steal your crayons for no reason, like a bunch of jerks. So basically, they will slap your account, and they're not very kind about it either, for no reason. They never really tell you. It's just like, no, you're not allowed those toys anymore. No ads for you, sir. So please make sure you familiarize yourself with that. It's not a foolproof system, because even when you do happen to have read them about 1,000 bloody times, you can still have issues that pop up. So, but anyway, what I'm saying is, just please be cautious. Don't think that anything I'm giving you is specific advice to your strategies, anything like that. I'm just giving you an overview. All right, jump into it. Enough compliance, Jamie. All right, so this is my favorite method. It's my go-to. It's like my bread and butter. This is what I used to run for clients when I was running ads for my consultancy. For some of you that don't know my history, I left the workforce in 2017 to kind of start up my own little consultancy, just running ads for local business based on, I guess, quite a few years of running ads across different things, specifically for e-commerce, things like that. So had quite a lot of experience, and this was the strategy that was adopted. And I don't actually know where I picked this up. I first learned it from a gentleman called Chris Colvard, I think his name is, and through AdLeaks, which is Tim Bird. He's like a big Facebook guy. He has a thing called AdLeaks, and I think he was on that thread, and I kind of learned this. So the very first part of it is you have a 60-second video, or it doesn't have to be 60-second, but I'm just using it as a I guess a bit of a guideline, really. And basically that aims to help people out. So it's not necessarily super salesy, although it can be. It really doesn't matter. It's basically about getting a video views campaign out there to your target demographic. You can keep it very, very broad. Where this does work really, really well is in location wise. So if you drop a pin over, like, I don't know, New York or wherever, you just have a radius. What it effectively does is the logic behind it is that the people that are more engaged are going to watch more of the video. So the more relevant it is to your audience, the more of that video they're going to watch, which is super powerful. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then what we do is we can test it with either a call to action or no call to action at all. So it'll be quite a unique thing in advertising these days. If there was like literally no call to actions at all, I think people would like lose their mind. Like, what? This person is not trying to get something from me. What's going on here? This is crazy. So you can test it out, see which one works better, right? The next part of it is you go into Facebook Ads Manager, and like I say, this is high overview stuff. I'm not going into the minutiae of how to do it, but go and create a custom audience based on the people that watch between 50 and 75% of the video. And like I say, the logic behind this is, of course, if someone's watched more of a video based on high-ticket affiliate marketing and you're giving a whole bunch of really good value, and it can be longer than 60 seconds as well. That's just like a thing I threw out there, right? You can have it a lot longer. In fact, using this method, I've had minute videos that were like, I think 28 minutes long that I was getting 100% views for as well, which is kind of crazy. So throw that out there, retarget the people that are watching 50-75%, test those two out. Retargeting, if you don't know what that means, simply means that you've got some core audience data and you're just showing them other ads. So people that have already interacted with your content, you're just showing them other ads. So it means by the time they get to your actual call to action ad, they're pretty warmed up. They're like, okay, well, this is pretty cool. I've watched 75% of this video. Seems cool. They seem like relatively cool people, and I think maybe I'm interested in whatever it is that they're going to throw at me next. So the next part of it is just to have a call to action. Quite simply, like, got a video ad, video views campaign, retarget with a call to action. Just like, hey, I noticed you'd watch this video. Check out this. I got this free thing for you. It's going to be awesome. Or, you know, I've got the thing there, which is the video, and I suggest that you buy my $7 thing because it's amazing. Go over here and check it out. And so after testing quite a few of these things, what I found, and this may well have changed, I haven't actually done this for a little while, I must confess, but what does tend to work quite well is just static images. So you'd be surprised if you think, oh, if I put in like a video and then I retarget, surely I'd have to get some really fancy like extra video or something like that. But no, just an image works really well. But again, test it. This is advertising, right? So test that out. So there's a couple of options here. If you're doing it for lead generation, you can just go onto Facebook. They have this really funky option. It's called a Facebook lead form. And essentially what that means is it's going to pull all the data from someone's profile. So they don't even need to leave Facebook to submit their form, submit their data. They don't even need to type anything, just like pulls it from their profile. They go, yes, confirm, bang, and it's gone. And as on the back end of that, what you'd essentially do is go to Zapier or Zapier, however you want to pronounce it, set up some spreadsheets and get the real-time notifications sent via SMS or email or whatever of the leads coming in. So that's what I used to do for some clients. And the alternative is to send them to a landing page, and then you can basically grab their details there, or it can be a sales page, whatever the case may be, right? So two forms of ways. Yeah, two forms of ways to go through the thing. Good England, Jamie, good England. So this one is a video funnel. It's basically from the intent-based branding, sort of Frank Kern style. It's not this, by the way, this isn't, intent-based branding. This is like a very, 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 very condensed way of looking at it, and it's just I call it a video funnel. Intent-based branding is actually, there's a lot, way more to it. So just bear that in mind. Have a look at what Frank's got to offer. Is pretty cool. Right. So it's a similar setup as, whoa, crikey. Getting old knees. So similar setup as before. So you have the initial video as video views. You can also try an engagement campaign to get more engagement, and a video view actually counts as engagement in that case. And then what you do want to do is, again, create custom audiences for video views. So now you've got all that data that you're building up. You can do this from a very small budget per day, by the way, just while you're testing that. And then again, you want to retarget the 75% viewers, but this time you're going to another video, right? So same principle as before, but instead of like going to a call to action, you go to another video. And so the next video is kind of like a sequence, right? So it might be like, here's what affiliate marketing is. And again, do your homework on what you're allowed to say and what you can't say. Here's what affiliate marketing is. Great. See you in the next video. Hey, video 2. This is what, did you know that you don't even need paid ads to do affiliate marketing? Here's some thing. This is what I call blah, 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 the method. This is high ticket affiliate marketing. So then you got video 2. And you can also have a call to action. Hey, if you'd like to learn more of the stuff, I've got a free case study you can check out via link below. By the way, anyway, on with the video. So then you can have that. You can just also have another one. So you've got now 3 videos, and each one is giving a very vital piece of information. Of course, like I say, self-fulfilling prophecy, the people that are watching more of it are going to be more interested in the people that just skip away after 5 seconds, right? And then last but not least, guess what? Oh my God, surprise, surprise. You retarget them to another video. And again, this time you make sure that the call to actions become stronger and stronger as you go through that. So that way you're drip feeding them through this thing. So they know, okay, I've seen that video, now they're seeing another one, and then, so on and so forth, right? The little caveat with this one is that you can add exclusions in. So what it might be is that someone watches a video for X number of days. I'm actually going to explain this in one of the other techniques, but someone will watch it for a certain number of days. They might see the same ad pop up for 5 to 10 days, and then you exclude that segmentation of the audience. I'm not going to go into that right now, but that's massive. It means that your ads are essentially only being viewed by new people. So hopefully that makes sense. And then you do like right at the end of it, you just do like a really hard call to action, like, hey, notice you've been watching all my videos. Why haven't you bought my stuff yet? Sips cup of tea. The elixir of life. So next one, video funnel part 2. So what you can do is, instead of just kind of like really mapping that whole thing out and going, I'm going to record these videos, what you can do is start going live on your page, on your fan page, not your profile clearly, but on your fan page, and just you can actually put like a boost behind them, or a video views campaign. Okay, but don't do it with all of them, because some of them are going to be like me, I swear in mine, and I'm all over the place and whatnot. So make sure that these are the ones that you know will be compliant. That's probably the best way I'll put it. And then essentially just start putting a little bit of ad spend beyond those, even a couple of bucks per day. And what you'll find is that your audience will start blowing up really, really rapidly. And essentially the same process as before. You create a custom audience based off video views and basically just start advertising to them. And this the kind of difference with this one is, you're sort of very slowly indoctrinating people into your world. So instead of waiting for the people that have watched 75% of your video, this time essentially all you need to do is just start like targeting the people that have watched any part of your video, because they have an awareness of you at that stage, any awareness. And so then eventually what you're going to do is just lead them down your own kind of funnel, and some of them are going to be interested in what you have to say and want to buy your stuff, right? And then make some offers. No point having an audience if you're not making offers to them. Right. Number 4. So this one is she's an Australian woman called Jody Milward, or Milward. I don't know how to say that. I was trying to be fancy with that. But yeah, anyway, she's got this thing, and I'm not going to go into the intricate depths of it, but essentially what it is you're booking out clients into your calendar, okay? And it works really well. It's sort of like, if you think about the way you guys are putting out content at the moment, especially for some of you that are involved in SAA and whatnot, one of the things that we talk about is putting out the content that's kind of like the overarching canvas of your stuff, so people can kind of see you're providing value, you're making offers, you're showing off your lifestyle, you're showing off your results when you get them, things like that. So imagine that, but with like rocket fuel behind it, and that's kind of what this does. So you can do it from an incredibly low ad spend per day, but it does take some setting up. There is a level of complexity to it. But essentially, you'd have video views, and what you're effectively doing with that is, once you've got them to the 10-day mark, so people have seen the same ad for about 10 days, you've got like an audience of 10 days, then what you want to do is then retarget those people to another piece of content. Now, I've put page posts here, but realistically, it can be a video or a page post, clearly, as per the instructions I wrote down 10 minutes ago. And essentially, you do that for another 10 days. And so how that would work is you would create the second piece of this. So number 2, you would create people that have viewed a piece of content for 20 days or clicked for 20 days. And then essentially what you do is you would exclude the first part. So then they're only getting that 10-day time frame. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm articulating it that well. And then the next part, of course, guess what? You then want to lead them through to the next part, which is a video or another page post or whatever it is. And so the whole point of this is that they're seeing different pieces of content, but instead of you just doing it for free, they're getting, it's paid stuff. And of course, you can add call to actions on them. And in fact, I would suggest that you do that. Booking a time to chat, click here to download my free thing, watch this free case study I put together, join my group, whatever the case may be, whatever your goals are. Ideally, I would recommend, especially if you're in higher ticket, to try and bridge them to some form of situation where you can communicate with them on either a one-to-one or one to a few basis type thing, like a call or messenger, etc. And then essentially just keep going down that pathway. And each time you do, you're going to have like a 10-day window where they're going to see a new piece of content, and that 10-day expires, and then all of a sudden they're presented with a new piece. Of course, like, they're going to be indoctrinated into your world. So over the course of like 40 to 60 days, they're going to see 5 to 6 different pieces of content that is aimed at helping them out with different things, which is really cool. This is a very, very unique thing. And then right at the 60-day mark, then look, if they haven't booked a call, they haven't done things from there anyway, you can always retarget them with stuff. They're going to remain in your audience for, I think the limitation is 180 days now, if I'm not mistaken, right up to 365 days, I think, for depending on the audience type. It's been a while since I've played around with this particular one. So, you want to make sure that, especially in the latter stages, so the step number 2 here, step number 4 in particular, and 5 and 6, whatever, that you are putting pretty hard call to actions, like, hey, you've been following me around the internet for like, or actually I've been following you around the internet for like 40 days now. Like, what gives? Book a call, like, buy my stuff already. And so, get to that point. What was I going to say? There was a bonus thing I was going to mention. Oh yeah. If you want to keep it really simple, and I don't think I actually put that there. No, I didn't. But method number 5 is quite simply, you put up a static image ad or a video ad. What really doesn't matter. Test them out. Don't just take my word for it. Go test this stuff out yourself, and then just lead them into Messenger, and then just communicate with people that way. So have an incentive, of course, like a lead magnet of some kind, to jump into Messenger, and then basically you get notifications in real time when you get a Messenger conversation pop through, and then literally just smash the DMs like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? What are you up to? how's life, etc., and then try and bridge those to a call, and then book enough of those, and you're going to make some sales pretty easily. So those are the five sort of ways. Some of these are kind of high end stuff that I'll probably, depending on where you are in the spectrum as far as ads go, I wouldn't necessarily look at, but gives you a bit of a grounding, a bit of an overview of what's out there, what's available, and hopefully some of these help you guys out. Anyway, that's it. Bit shorter than my usual 1 hour monologue. So see what we got with me. Children stealing your, yeah, they do, bloody little buggers. Yeah. Oh, Fred, you bet me to it. Damn it. There's a lot of different things you can do out there. Throw a countdown timer at the end of the ads or the page or something like that. Or my spiel. I can't actually see what that is, so. Does anyone have any questions in relation to this at all? Yeah, me too. Disable. They are just, they're mean, really mean. All of which work. Little caveat again. I'm full of caveats. I should have been illegal. Is don't try to throw everything all at once. Like, go and test one option, see how you go. Like I say, make sure you got some ad spend to throw away. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've blown a ton on ads. It's crazy. Any questions, folks? Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Well, anyway, to finish my little monologue there. Yeah, stick with one thing. Like, choose one of those things I've mentioned. The easiest one, in my opinion, is probably the carpet bomb, which is quite literally video views, retarget to a call to action, and you can do that with anything. It doesn't. That can go to Messenger, for example, or you can retarget to another video, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's worth it. Definitely worth trying. Not for Facebook. No, not at the moment. For affiliate stuff, yeah, I'm still taking on clients. It was a pain. I didn't find it very fulfilling, if I'm to be perfectly honest. So, uh, I like dealing with people, and there's a lot of nuances when you're dealing with off of Facebook ads. Not really, not really. No, not at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of nuances, and quite often what I would find is that you can create a great ad, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the rest of the business is kosher, and that was a bit of a headache. I do have some Facebook ad coaching. I'm more than happy to guide you through that, and if you're interested in jumping on that, but I don't manage ads anymore. Yeah, they should pay me like 50K, and then I'll take that as a retainer, and then I'll think about it, and then maybe I'll consider. No, just kidding. No, I've got I do have some ad coaching if you're interested. As in, I can work with you one on one for that. But yeah, no, I don't manage people's ads anymore. It hurt my soul. Reach out to me, man. I'm open. Hit me, slide into my DMs. I like the way you're always writing in like one word at a time. Okay, if we. So good. Speaking of coaching, I've got to head off soon. I've got another call in a minute. Any questions, folks? You guys want me to go over any ad stuff, anything you're stuck on in your affiliate business at all? Anything I can help with? There we go, man. If you're interested in booking a call, go to jgcall.com. Reminds me of, you guys seen Better Call Saul? That's how I feel like when I say that. JG Call. Better Call Saul. JG Call. All right, gonna give it a minute and a half. Any ad-related questions? Thanks, ma'am. Absolutely. Please do, Stacey. I'll get you smashing it. All right. I think I might leave it there, folks. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you got some value. If anyone's got anything they'd like to learn or that they're stuck with or they would like more information on, drop a comment either here or in the main thread in my group in particular, and I will continue putting out these types of trainings. Hopefully these help you guys out. And if not, then stick around for the entertainment. Awesome. All right, folks, have a good one. I'm out. Enjoy. Shall see you next time. Cheers.